I'm here with Cartersville linebacker from the great state of Georgia, Christan Wood. Christan, how you doing?
Doing good. How you doing?
I'm doing great. I'm not looking as good as you. You got the beautiful GQ specs on right now, man. Very suave. I like it. So, Christan, obviously you're one of the top linebackers in the country, one of the best players in the state of Georgia for your graduating class. Tell us a little bit about what it means to be selected and participate in the 2020 FBU Freshman All-American Bowl.
It means a lot. I'm thankful for it, and it's a step in the right direction.
And where were you when you found out? Were you at school? Were you at home? Were you out on the practice field? Tell us about the experience when you found out.
I was at home. I was just not waking up, about to make some cereal. Then my dad told me I had an email, and then there it was.
That was probably one of the best bowls of cereal you've ever had, wasn't it?
It was. It's really good.
So, Christan, at the linebacker position, tell us a little bit about your style of play. Is there somebody at the high school, college, or NFL level, maybe another player that you kind of emulate your style of play after?
My style of play is a little bit after Ray Lewis and how he plays with the intensity he has and the aggression he has, and some Troy Polamalu and Jamal Adams too.
Okay, so kind of a hybrid of big number 52 and then some of the best safeties to ever do it in Troy and Jamal. Jamal is somebody who also played in the FBU Freshman All-American Bowl back in the day, an FBU alum. I know that you were invited to FBU Top Gun this past year and just couldn't get down there, but we know that you're one of the top players in the country. What would you say is your biggest strength as a player?
I would say my biggest strength is me being able to find the ball and finish the play with a big hit.
I like it. So the physicality, being able to locate the ball carrier or kind of dissect the play early on is some of your biggest strengths that will be on display this December 21st down at the Paradise Coast Sports Complex. Christan, what are you most looking forward to down in Naples? Is it, the opportunity to, relax a little bit down there with your family, enjoy the beach? Are you looking forward to the competition? What most excites you about the Freshman All-American Bowl this year?
What most excites me is the game and getting to play and compete with other people.
That competition is always key, right? You get the opportunity and the chance to play with the top 60 freshmen in the country, really see where you stack up. But Christan, we really, really appreciate your time today. We look forward to seeing your talents on display this December 21st down in Naples, Florida. And we'll see you in the Paradise Coast very soon. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, I am here right now with Aaris Bethea, one of the top defensive linemen in the entire country. He was down at FBU Top Gun this past July in Naples, Florida. He was even highlighted as one of the top performers by Exos Digital during his 3-day performance at Top Gun. Aaris, how you doing tonight?
I'm doing good. How are you doing?
I'm doing fantastic. Thanks for joining us. Going back to Top Gun, talk about, what you did down there during that 3 days. What were you really trying to accomplish? Did you really feel like you performed at a high level?
Yeah, I believe I performed at a high level. I didn't get blocked many times, and I was a top performer. So, yeah, I did well.
There it is. You were a top performer. And then it's my understanding that you found out, a week or two after Top Gun that your top performance down there led to this invitation to be a Freshman All-American Bowl player. Now, what does it mean to you to be selected to play in this game and be known as a Freshman All-American?
It means a lot to me because out of the million kids in the country, I was a part of the few that got selected to the All-American Bowl. Not many kids could say that they did that. And it's a good opportunity. I'm just going to take advantage of that opportunity.
Yeah, I mean, it's a fantastic opportunity, and you said it right. Of the thousands, the millions of kids that want to play in this game, you were selected. You were one of the top 60 to 70 players in the country, and we're excited to have you down there. Now, we were watching your film a little bit, and I'll tell you what, you're quite an aggressive player on the D line. When you look at current players maybe in college or NFL, is there a certain player that you kind of model your style after, or that you like to watch and then emulate what he does on the field?
Yeah, I actually have three. One is Jadeveon Clowney at the outside, Nick Bosa, and Aaron Donald. They're all aggressive.
Aaron Donald.
And they all have different selection of moves that they could use.
Yeah, there's a good mix there, right? You know, you got Clowney on the outside who can pretty much do anything and was one of the top high school players of all time, number one choice. Was that FBU Top Gun a few years ago. Nick Bosa is an FBU alum as well. So, and then Aaron Donald considered to be the best defensive lineman, if not the best player in all football right now. So, Aaris, what are you most looking forward to this coming December down in the Paradise Coast? Is it the competition? Are you excited to come down there with your family and enjoy a few days? What are you looking forward to the most?
The competition, because I want to go against different players across the country. I want to get my name out there. I want to be known. And also, I do want to have fun with my family, down in Florida, meet some new people, and have a good time playing football.
Hey, nothing like fun in the sun and great competition. Certainly, we're looking forward to having you down there. Your future, obviously, is extremely bright. As some people may know, your brother was one of the top players in high school and a former All-American Bowl alumni. So we thank you so much for stopping by, and we look forward to seeing you this December 21st in the Paradise Coast.
Yes, sir. All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you. We're now joined by Jeremiah and Jaydon Libema, the twins from the great state of Florida. Boys, how you guys doing tonight?
Good.
So tell us a little bit. I know you guys found out this past weekend from Coach Wood about your invitation to play in the 2020 FBU Freshman All-American Bowl. Tell us a little bit about what that was like and what you guys were feeling when you found out.
We felt very excited. I mean, it's a huge opportunity to show our talents.
That's it. Only one of you guys gonna answer. Come on. What about you? You got anything?
It was a great opportunity. I just hope I have motivated the kids over there and also motivated myself. So it was a good opportunity, to be honest.
Look, and it's going to be a great opportunity for you guys to compete against some of the best defensive linemen in the country. When you guys think about some of the players before you, whether it's high school players, college players, or even NFL players, is there somebody that each of you almost look up to or mold your game after a little bit?
I think you've heard of this guy. His name is TJ Shanahan. He's motivated me and my brother a lot. You know, he played for our youth football program. So he motivates me.
Following in TJ's footsteps a little bit, sounds like he's somebody that has given you guys a lot of guidance and advice and some ideas on how to become a better player. So tell us a little bit, each of you, what are you guys most looking forward to down in the Paradise Coast this December 18th through 22nd for the FBU Freshman All-American Bowl?
All out, show my talent. Yeah.
All right, so it's not the beach, it's not the sunshine, it's just a ball out and compete, huh? I like it. Well, look, guys, we really appreciate you guys joining us on the show tonight. We are excited about having you down in the Paradise Coast for the FBU Freshman All-American Bowl this December 21st. For those of you watching at home, make sure that you follow both of these young men on social media. Check out their highlights, get to know them even more prior to the game, and catch the real show Monday, December 24th. Jaydon Jeremyah, thanks for joining. Back again with the National Director of Recruiting and Selection for the 2020 FBU Freshman All-American Bowl, the Oop to my alley, Anthony Williams. How you doing?
I'm doing great, man. How you doing?
I'm doing fantastic. We have had a great night so far, interviewing a great young set of 4 additional student athletes that will be joining us in Naples Are you ready to tell the folks at home why they got to the game from their on-field performance?
I'm super excited and super ready to go.
All right, let's do this. Let's start with a young linebacker named Christan Wood out of the great state of Georgia, 5'9", 200 pounds. Tell us a little bit about Christan.
Yeah, so Matt, Christan Wood is another talented linebacker out of Georgia. Kid is very physical. He's an athlete, plays downhill, eyes are up, plays with a good pad level, things that I always look for in elite linebackers. Physical at the point of attack, gets off of blocks. He's a very solid tackler. He runs really well from side to side. He's everything that I can see why this kid is having such success as a freshman, because he can do a lot of the basic things you need to do as a linebacker to be successful. And he's a playmaker also.
Yeah, one thing that struck out to myself just a few minutes ago when talking to him is he seems to have a great deal of maturity to him. His maturity level seems very high, and you can kind of see that on the field. He looks like a very intelligent football player.
Yeah, most definitely. And he's a finisher. A lot of kids like to go for the ESPN play and whatnot, but this kid's very solid. When he makes tackle, ball carrier stops and usually starts going the other way. So I was very impressed with Christan, and that is why he will be joining us down in Naples. Excited
to have him down here. Now, let's talk about let's move things up the coastline a little bit. Let's head into the great state of New York and talk about an exciting young prospect named Aaris Bethea. What did you see from Aaris at Top Gun this past year, where he got his invitation to play in the FBU Freshman All-American Bowl?
Well, he was very impressive at Top Gun. His brother obviously was invited to the All-American game, so there's the good bloodlines in the family. Great technique, great center of gravity, active hands, great first step, physical, doesn't just play downhill and get penetration, but can also slide down the line, make a play on the edge. You can see he brings a lot of energy and excitement to playing the position. He is just somebody that knows how to use his hands and knows how to make a difference from the defensive line position.
Yeah, I think look at him just chasing down that athlete right there, the running back. You can tell that the raw athleticism, very similar to his brother, like you mentioned, who played in the All-American Bowl. He's just going to be a fantastic prospect, somebody to look out for the next few years.
Most definitely. I don't know of any college coach that is not looking for a good young D tackle 3 technique in the recruiting process. So I'm pretty sure he'll be a name that we hear a lot of in the class of 24.
Now, kind of moving through here, our final selections as we move on towards some more student athletes that were selected, nominated themselves, and were reviewed. And these last two, we got some twins. Okay, the Libema twins from the great state of Florida. Now, when we were watching their film and we saw things on them, Anthony, I think what struck out to you was really the potential of these two young student athletes, correct?
Yeah, you're right, Matt. So these two young men are not only twins, but they're good ball players. They were being trained by one of our FBU members, Lo Wood, down there in Florida. One plays guard, the other one plays center. I'm sure they can interchange and play a lot of different positions across the line. They'll kind of be utility, I think. They can probably play tackle also, but they've got good size. They're aggressive. A couple of things I'd like to see them work on is really just that first step and get their hands out and have more explosive hands, which I'm sure they are working on. But they're good young talent. They have good size. They move really well. They're physical finishers in the run game. They're working on their pass blocking. So I'm looking forward to seeing them coming down and playing against other elite O-line, D-line in the country down in Naples.
Yeah, I think the one thing about this game that people always have to remember too is we're looking for some consistency, some guys that are able to be developed into bigger prospects down the road, but also are solid at certain positions. And we know when we bring in the twin brothers from Florida that we're getting two solid football players that can play up front and create some holes, protect the quarterbacks that are going to be down there, and be able to compete at this level. Here's the other brother. What's something maybe you saw right here on him?
With Jeremiah, most of his film is at center. I know he plays a little guard too. I've talked to him a little bit. He is a consistent snapper, which nowadays, with everybody being out of gun, it's consistency that makes a difference, in that the snap is always consistently good. And then he's going out and he's trying to find somebody. He's directing the O-line. He seems like a very smart kid who can also play most positions. So once again, good size, smart, able to move his feet. And once these twins get their hands on you, it's game over. They're finishing you, putting you on the ground, and throwing you some pancake syrup after the job is over.
It's a tasty pancake right there. You know, the twin brothers can definitely bring it. You do not want to be double teamed by the twins down there. If you are on the other side of the ball, it'll be fun to watch them and Bethea go up against each other down in the Paradise Coast this December 21st for the FBU Freshman All-American Bowl. Anthony, once again, appreciate you stopping by, and we'll see you next week.
Anytime, Matt. Thanks a lot. We'll see you soon.